Hi everyone, welcome to this video. You're watching Learning with Teacher M, and this is the 2019 grade 4 PEP Numeracy past paper. You would be looking for PEP exam or PEP past paper walkthrough, whatever it is. This is a 2019 Numeracy or mathematics past paper. All right, let's go. It has two sections to it, but I'll be doing the first part, which is the multiple choice items. I think that has 30 30 items. Yes, that one has 30 items, and part 2 will have 6 questions, but we're doing part 1. With that, let's go. Remember to read all your instructions carefully before selecting your answers. All right, let's go. Number 1, which two sets contain the same number of chickens? Some say chickens, some say chickens. Which is it, by the way? Is it chickens or is it chickens? You can put that in the comment. I know it's going to be spelled the same, but until I see you, if I see you, you can tell me if it's chickens or chickens. Number 1, as I was saying, I am super tired, but I know some persons are looking out for videos, so I'm making the sacrifice. Now I ask that you repay me by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the video. So number 1, which two sets contain the same number of chickens? Set 1, it's pretty simple. I don't think anybody should be having any challenge with this, but let's go. You have 1. Let's go and see what we have for them. Set 1 has 1. No, I don't like that color. Do you like yellow? I like yellow, but I don't think I like it for this, so I'm gonna change the color. Let's put on red. All right, so set 1, I think I like red. What's taking me so long? Let's go. Set 1, you have 1. Let's see how many chickens are there. What's happening to my thing? All right, let's count to 10. 1 2 3 4. All right, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So set number 1 has 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Is it 7? Yes. Set number 2 has 7. Guys, tell us a bit tired, you know. Calling all the numbers set. All right, so let's go again. You can confirm I am tired. Not even going to crop this out of the video. Let's go again. So we're looking for the two sets that have the same number of chickens. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is 6. Number 2, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This one is 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we know it's gonna be 3 and 4. So let's go down and see what is at 3 and 4. All right, 3 and 4 is at D. So the answer is D for number 1. Number 2, which set of numerals is arranged from the smallest to the largest? So you're looking for smallest to largest. Now quickly, you just need to look at the numbers. Guys, I am tired. Calling numbers letters and calling items set. I am tired. So let's go. We know that 4, so they're all 4. So we can't just use the 4 to determine. So we looked at the second digit, which is 5, 2, 7, 9, and 7. We know it's got to be C because 2 is smaller than 5, it is smaller than 9, it is smaller than 7. Answer C. Moving on to number 3. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know, guys, I have seen, based on my analytics, that more than about 93 going up to 90, one whole heap in the 90s are not subscribed to the channel. They are viewers, watchers, but not subscribers. Please subscribe to the channel. That's not nice. Number 3. Some students are waiting in line to enter a chicken farm. Which student is 4th in line or in the line from the entrance? So you first need to identify your entrance, which is here. So this one is first, which is Mary. So they're asking you which is 4th from the entrance. So from would be going this way. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So first, second, third, fourth, that's Carl. Let's see if we find Carl on the bottom. Carl is at B. Number 4. Which numbers, sorry, I am tired. The numbers 100 and 300 are shown on the number line. What is the best estimate of the number located at X? So if you have the number line, you have 100 and 300. So in the middle here, thereabout would be 150, because between 100 and 300, halfway would be 150. Now if that's 150, from here to here is 150. Let's cut this again to make it look like over this side. So 150, so 100 to 150 here would be about 75. That's a halfway between 150. So it means here would be another 75. So if this is 150 right here, a whole lot of work in here. And you're going to add 75 to that 150. What do you think you should have? Do your addition quickly. You have 150 and you're adding 75. What should you get as your answer? 150 plus 75. What should you have? You're running, it says estimate. Remember, when you estimate, you're looking for something pretty close. So it's going to be between 200 and 240. But let's work it out together for those who would need it. So again, you'd have a 150, which is halfway. And because at each interval, it's going to be 75. So this would be 75, 150 right here. And this would be another 150. So 150, this would be a 75 at X. If you're doing the intervals now. But they want to know the overall estimate for X. So 150, which is halfway, plus the 75, because we have divided it up. You're going to have 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 and 5 is 12. And you carry your 1, or you rename your 1. Group of 10 to 100. 100 plus a group of 100 is 200. So you have 225. So because you're approximating, you're looking at either B or C. And so for a student, maybe some student would pick C, some would pick B. But tell me which one you think we should really select if we are approximating. They never asked us to round up or down. If we were to round down, it would be 200, because 225 is closer to 200 than 300, but we're not rounding anything. So for that, I am really going to say, if we were to approximate it, no, 240 would be too close to 240 would be too close to 300. Would only have a 60 left. And between here and here, we must have a 75. Why did I put these answers here? Or is me too tired thinking it out too much? What do you think? I am going to take... Alright, so if we put 240, we're going to have 60 left. And between the intervals are 75. So I'm going to take 240. So we're kind of taking off a little from the 60. It's estimates, so I think any of those could work between B and C. Don't have the time for that one right now. All right. Not a good answer from a teacher. Number 5. Which shows an odd number of eggs. So odd numbers are those that will not be equally divisible by 2. So you have 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. We know it's B. And I'm doing that for those who will need it. Some of you can quickly count and know that it would be the one that's 5. All right, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You're watching PEP4 Numeracy Paper 2019, or if you want to say Mathematics Past Paper, Grade 4 exam, Jamaica Exit Profile exam. This one is 2019 Grade 4 Numeracy or Maths Past Paper. Number 6. Which decimal represents the fraction of unshaded feathers shown below? So 2, you have decimal, fraction, unshaded. Those are key terms to look at. All right, so let's go. What are the what's the whole? Guys, I'm tired talking all kind of nonsense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no, the whole is 10. How many? We're looking for unshaded. So how many unshaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4. Do you know how to change or convert fractions to decimal? So you're really going to be moving one place. So it's gonna be B. Your teacher might have taught you that you move one place when it's by 10 because you have 1 0. So the answer is gonna be B. Gonna be B. The answer is B. Let's move on. Where am I now? Where am I? Guys, I'm tired, but I'm just gonna push through and do this. Let's go on to number 7. What is 34 rounded to the nearest 10? This one also is something that you would know, nearest 10. So you're looking at, so you have 34 and you're looking at this one, so which is to the nearest 10. Is 4 less than or equal to 5? If it's less than 5, I mean you're going to remain with 3. If it's 5 and more, then you move to the next whole number, the next group of 10, which would be 4, which would be 40. So because 4 is less than 5, we remain at 3 groups of 10, which is 30. Answer is A. Hope I'm making sense. I'm so tired. Number 8. Which best describes 8 over 10? As in, what kind of fraction is that? It's an improper fraction. Improper fraction has the numerator, one you call the top number, being bigger than the denominator, which is the one you call the bottom number. Number 9. Which number sentence is true? This teacher is tired. You can hear it even in my voice. Which one is true? A says 112 is equal to 121. B says 112 is greater than 121. And C says 712 is less than 213. D says 712 is greater than 217. You definitely have to remember this. The one that looks like your left hand, less than. Right hand, greater than. All right. Moving on to number 10. There are 2 groups of chickens. One group of chickens eats 4/7 of the chicken feed. The other group ate 1/7 of the same chicken feed. How much of the chicken feed did the 2 groups of chickens eat altogether? So one group, you have same denominator, 4/7 plus 1/7 equals, denominator remains, 4 plus 1 is 5/7. That's at A. Hope I'm not going too fast. If you're prepared for PEP, then this should be something you are picking up as at the speed I'm going. Which number is missing from the series? So you have 18, then 22. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And if you put in 18, let's deal with the end ones and see. So from 18 to 22, that's how many? Then from 22, what's next? Then 30, then 34. So you're seeing that they're adding 4. 18 and 4 is 22. So 22 and 4 would be 26, and then 26 and 4 is 30, and 30 and 4 is 34. So you're looking for 26. interval of 4. All right, it costs, this is number 12, it costs $450 each day to feed chickens on a chicken farm. How much money will it cost to feed the same number of chickens for 5 days? So you have $450 times 5, because you're going to feed them for 5 days. Don't pay attention to how many chickens. They never told you that. You only know what it costs to feed the chickens that they have, and you know it's going to be for 5 days that they want to find out. 50 is 0, 55 is 25. Some people will put down the 25 and then they know this one remain and this one goes or rename. So 55 is 25 and you rename the 2 groups of 10 to make it 2 groups of hundreds. 5 fours would be 20 plus this 2 here gives 22. So you're looking for 2250, which is at D, $2,250 to feed that number of chicken they have for 5 days. Number 13. Which number can be divided exactly by 4 and 6? You have to know your timetables. If you don't, you're going to be probably going to be in trouble, because I know some people might set out and do what they're doing, just going to take you more time. But if you know the tables, it's going to make you go fast and accurate. 4 into 36 is 9. 6 sixes is 36. So already we know A is an option and they wouldn't put more than one, so it's got to be A. They ask you which number, which means it's just one of them. All right, 4 into 42, you're going to have some remainder. 6 can go in there. 6 sevens 42, but for 4 there will be remainder. Don't need to do any more. We found our answer. Let's move on. Number 4 says here to add 843 to 376. Some people don't like you saying and. They just want you to say 843, 376. So let's go. Remember, you start in the ones column, then you move to this column, then this one. You're going in this direction. All right. 6 plus 3 is 9. 7 and 4, 11. 8 and 4 will be 12. You're wondering where I get the 8 and 4, because 8 plus 3 is 11, plus this one is 12. So we're looking for 1219. Let's move on and look for 1219, and that's at B, 1219. Moving on to number 15, halfway the paper. If you have not yet liked, comment, subscribed, and shared, please do so. I am super tired. Can you hear it in my voice? Oh my God. Number 15. Which mathematical sentence can also represent the repeated addition shown in the diagram below? So in this one, you have 2. You have another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2. So A says it's going to be 12 divided by 3 equals 4. B says 12 divided by 4 equals 3. C is 1 times 12 equals 12. We don't have one group of 12. All right. And we don't have 12 things. Let's go back to A to show you how you find your answer. A says 12 divided by 3, which means we would have 12 things into 3 groups. So into groups of 3s. These are not in groups of 3s, so it can't be that. Hold on, let me get this thing off. All right. B says it's 12 divided by 4. We don't have 4 groups there, so it can't be that. C says it is 1 times 12. We don't have one group with 12 in it. And D says it is 6 groups of 2. 6 times 2. We do have 6 groups. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is D. Moving on to number, what's this? I don't need you on that. Number 16. Which unit of measure would be most suitable to express the volume of water a chicken drinks daily? The word chicken is so popular in this paper. All right, let's read and see. So A says milliliter, B minute, C gram, and D says, what's this thing here? It's not moving in there, guys. What's happening here? And D says centimeter. We know it's millimeter, which is at A. Minute has to do with time, gram is weight, centimeter is length. So it's milliliters of water. All right, let's move on to number 17. Number 17. What temperature reading is shown on the thermometer below? So you have 30 and it's halfway between 30 and 40. It's going to be 35. All right, degrees Celsius. So you look at your thing right here, it's telling you that it's in Celsius. So you're looking for 35 degrees Celsius, which is at B. Number 18. Which sign best represent a square? If you know, you get this one wrong. If any of you who follow Teacher M, who watches Teacher M videos, get this one wrong, I am coming for you. Which one represents a square? A square has 4 equal sides. That's D, as in dog and dumpling and duck. All right, let's read. The diagram below shows 5 bags of chicken. Up here, chicken them talk about in this paper, but wait. The bag below shows 5 bags of chicken feed on a scale. Each bag has the same mass. Mass is weight, the same weight. Use the diagram to answer question 19 and 20. Questions 19 and 20. So let's look. We have 5 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. And it tells you that, let's see what it asks first. Excuse me. What is the total mass of the 5 bags of chicken feed? So you don't just watch the bags up top. You're looking at the scale now. And you're seeing it's at 1,000. And you look to see down here which one has 1,000. And that's at B. 1,000 grams. Let's look at 20. How many bags of chicken feed would have to be removed from the scale to make the mass 60? So if they have 1,000 and it's 5 of them, 5 into 1,000 is 2. So that's 2. So each of them is 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So they want to have 60 or 600. So 20, 20, 20, which is 200 each. So each of these is 200, and they want to have 600. So 2, 4, 6. So these 3 could give you 600, any 3. So they would need to move 2 to end up with 600 grams. All right, so C. Number 21. Which container has the most liquid? Now I know as children you look always to say the taller container has more. Not necessary. So you have to look at the size of the container. How wide is it? Not just how tall, because a tall one could also be very narrow. So now they all have measurements, so don't just run and click because you see it looks way up. This one right here, because it's between 200 and 100, so we know this one is 150. All right, so the first one is 150 milliliters, so the ml. Let's look at the second one. This one is between 200 and 120 and 600. Watch here, tired. 120 and 160. So if it's between 120 and 160, halfway between that would be what? So 120 to 160. Tell me what that would be. Halfway there, and this one is 40, between 40 and 80. So right here would be 60, so they're going up by 20. So 40, let's go. So this would be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So this one will be 140. So the first is 150, this is 160, 140. 150, 140. This one is 120, so we know it can't be that because the first were 150 and 140. And this one is between 100 and 200, which means that halfway here is another 150. I need to change this thing I'm using to edit. So the first one, let's go again. I don't have this. I'm not using the kind of editing I used to use, so I don't have the measurement still on screen. So this one, between 100 and 120, that's 110. So A is 110. All right, halfway here, 110. A is 110. this is a, oh god, yeah, 110. I just draw the line in the wrong place. 110. Let's look at B. B is 140, we said. Yes, because they're going up by 20. So B is 140. Let's look at C. C is straight 120. And let's look at D. D is 150. So we know the answer is D. So you're way down in the thing D is. Don't watch the size. You're looking at the measurement. Most children would choose A because it looks way up. It's higher up, all right? But look at the measurement. Let's look at number. We are now at 22. The perimeter of the top of a rectangular table is 10 meters. The length of one side of the table is 3 meters. What's the width of the side labeled A? So perimeter is a whole distance around. You're adding up all the sides to find the perimeter. All right. So if this is 3, then it means this side is also 3. So 3 and 3 is 6, and it says the total, the perimeter, is 10. So if you have 6, you take it from 10, you're left with 4. 4 must be divided for these two sides, so each of them would be 2. So A would be 2 meters. Look for 2, and that's at C. I hope I'm not going too fast. Let's move on. You might be hearing my dog barking. All right, pardon that. It's I don't know why. Its name is Autumn. Number 23. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You're watching Learning with Teacher M. This is Jamaican PEP4 past paper 2019, and that's numeracy, the same thing you call maths or mathematics. Let's go to 23. All my grade 4 students, I hope you're looking intently. Number 23. Which best describes the figure below? So you would have done these. Is it an angle? No. A line segment, a ray. This is called a line segment. A line segment is a part of a line, starts at a point, ends at a point. So there's an end to the line segment. Let's look at 24. It says the top of a student's desk forms a polygon. Which of the following shapes could be the top of the student's desk? Polygon. Name by the number of sides. Polygon, oh, name by the number of sides. Triangle has 3 sides. Get it? So start a triangle with 3 sides. So let's look. I hope you remember them. Number 24. It's got to be this one. These aren't. They are shaped but not polygons. All right. Let's move on to 25. The diagram below shows a road map. Which 2 roads are parallel to each other? Remember, parallel lines, they run alongside each other in whatever direction, same distance apart, but they just won't touch each other. They won't cross each other's path. So we're looking for those. And it says, which 2 roads are parallel to each other? Can't be Park and Liberty. Can't be Goshen and Park. Can't be Liberty and Goshen. Can't be Liberty and Oka. They're running in different direction. All right. So with that, because Park Road and Liberty Road, they're on either side, but not. You see, they're not what we could call parallel at all. It's gonna be Goshen and Oak. See that? Look at them. Parallel. Same distance apart, never touching or crossing each other's path. So let's look for Oak and Goshen, and that's at D. Not a bad paper. Oh my goodness, this paper is not bad at all. By not bad, I mean it's not hard, not difficult. Number 26. Which angle on the diagram below is less than 90? So let's go with the 90 first. 90 forms a perfect L shape, right? A book can fit there. You can just stick your ruler in, set. 90. Anything more than 90 is going to bend backward, all right? So it's going to look something like this. let's make the bottom straight. So 90, let's go again. We're looking for which one is less than 90. 90, remember, forms a perfect L shape. Less than 90 is going to look like that. Anywhere coming in, anywhere closing in is less than 90. Anywhere looking, bending backward, more than 90. So let's look for one that looks like that. Bending, I'm not using that previous editing tool. So it's going to be B. All of the others would be 90 or more. No, I'm not seeing any 90 degree. It's going to be B. If you want a 90 degree, that would come like this to form a 90. For this one, the 90 would come here and see it's gone beyond. This one, the same thing. If you should draw your 90 degree angle, all of these are more than 90. So it's B. B is less than 90, and they put B at B. Angle B at B. Moving on to, what are we now? 27? Yes. So the pictograph below shows the number of I'm gonna say bars. I'm tired. The pictograph below shows the number of bags of chicken. This is a chicken exam. Shows the number of bags of chicken feed sold at a farm store during a week. Use it to answer the questions 27 and 28. They have a key. Remember to pay attention to your key. If you don't check the key, you're gonna mess up the thing. You have to pay attention. So each bag is 10 bags of chicken feed. So on the table, a bag of chicken feed is really 10. So if you have Monday, because one bag is 10, you're gonna have 10, 20, 30. This is 30. All right, so first bag is 30. Remember, not using that editing tool, so it's gonna go off when I'm done doing this. 10, 20. So Tuesday is 20. You can write them down somewhere. Wednesday is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Thursday is just 10. Friday is 30. So you have you can put them down somewhere, because I'm not using that editing tool I normally use. So let's see what they want. How many bags of chicken feed were sold on Tuesday? We remember, well, it's 20. But you can go back and, watch here, C is 20. I've seen that too and think it's 20. C. 27 is C. When you're tired, you make all kinds of mistakes. Don't get tired and work, guys. Number 28. On which day was 50 bags of chicken feed sold? And we remember very well it's on Wednesday. But remember to go back and check. Don't just take my word for it in the exam, because it's 10. Which day is 50? You're going to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's Wednesday. Moving on to number 29. Pretty close to the end of the paper. Which best represents the expression the sum of 5 and n? Sum. Which operation deals with sum? Addition. All right. Addition. When you add, you're finding the sum, or you get the sum when you add. So which would represent 5 and n? It's gonna be n plus 5. You're looking for addition sign, because that's what you do to find the sum. We're done to number 30 with my tired self here. If x equals 6 and y is 13, what is the value of x plus y? So wherever you see an x, you put 6. So x plus y is the same as 6, because x is 6, plus 13 because y is 13. All right. Those who need to set out, you put your number 13 and 6. What may I do here? So 13 plus 6. 6 and 3 is 9. And then 1 by itself is just 1. That's 19, and it's at B. With that, we have come to the end of the 2019, you may say, grade 4 not literacy. My God. Don't do these things when you're tired, students. If you're studying and you're so tired, super tired, close the book, take a break, then come back. All right, you'll make all kinds of mistakes when you're too tired, like I'm doing now. So this is the 2019 numeracy past paper for PEP4 exam. Numeracy is the same thing as the mathematics mathematics components of the exam. All right, so maths, numeracy. With that, I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching. I am Teacher M, so you've watched Learning with Teacher M. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all. All right.